offensively, defensively, and special teams, and we will.
Demir talked about execution and that was key down the stretch. From your standpoint, what were your thoughts on the execution on that last drive?
Say it one more time, sir.
Demir talked about execution. What were your thoughts on the team's offensive execution on the last drive?
Yeah, it was okay. We was moving the ball, so it wasn't like it was a lack of execution. It just has to be just a little bit more execution on the gotta-have-it situations and situational football.
Next, we'll go to Tara Sullivan, followed by Dan Roche.
Hey, Cam. This may be a harder question to ask after a loss, and I know you did talk a little bit during the week about your influence on many other quarterbacks, but you did just play Deshaun, and he played really, really well today, and I know you're not watching as that happens, but do you think in the long view someday you'll really absorb the influence or long-lasting sort of generational impact that you've had on quarterbacks around the league?
It's too early to tell right now. My main focus is trying to win football games for the New England Patriots, and that's where I keep it.
Sorry, could I just follow up? Just if you could just walk through that the final play, the 4th and 4, just kind of how it unfolded from your point of view and what happened on it.
Yeah, we had a good play call, but it just came down to execution. They brought some pressure. I tried to make the most of it. But at the same time, that was a good defense. That team was not a indication of what their record said. We knew that they had a lot of talent on that team, especially defensively. But yeah, through it all, man, we just gotta take this opportunity and learn from it, and just be ready to go next week.
Next up, Dan Roche, followed by Levin Reed.
Cam, how difficult was it to lose Rex Burkhead?
It's extremely, devastating, knowing that how great of a teammate he is, knowing how great of a leader he is, knowing how great, what he brings to this team. But he's a warrior, and I know he'll be back, stronger, and his influence will be missed.
Frustrating was it to just not come out of here with a W? You talked about it being all about winning. You guys seemed like you got back there in the second half and just couldn't get that final points to tie things up and take it from there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the only reason why you do play is to win. So, for us, we just got to play better offensively, myself included. Accept challenges from where they come. Our defense did give us the opportunity at the end, holding them to a field goal, and we just got to keep thriving on becoming the best team that we can possibly be.
Next we'll go to Levin Reed, followed by Doug Kyde.
Kim, what happened in the second half that allowed you and Demir Bird to have such a connection and hit on big plays?
Demir was just, doing exactly what he's been doing all year, pretty much in practice and all. For it to show up in the game, it's just what, coach always talks about. Practice, preparation, and execution turns into in-game reality. So, Demir's been doing a great job on those routes, and for him to keep coming downhill and for it to show up on game day, it just showed what he's capable of doing today.
Is it as simple as doing better on first and second down so you don't end up in the third and longs that you ended up today?
No, we just got to sustain drives. I feel like, with a defense like we played today, with such a strong, front seven, we just got to make sure that we sustain drives, keep them out there. They don't typically give up big plays. We knew that coming into this game. Have to find ways to, string together plays, run the football, keep them off balance with the pass, and we're able to do that some, and sometimes we just got one dimensional. But yeah, through it all, like I said, we had our opportunities. Coach believed in us, and he leaned more so on the passing game today, and we just got to find ways to win.
Next up, Doug Kyde, followed by Jimmy Golan.
Sorry, I came in a question or two late on this, but JJ Watt had 4 batted passes in the game. Was there anything specific that was leading to those passes batted at the line of scrimmage?
He's JJ Watt. What do you expect?
I know he doesn't get 4 batted passes every game, so was there anything specific that he was doing or the offense was doing?
He's JJ Watt. He's an all-pro, perennial all-pro. He's a defensive player of the year, one of the best players in this generation. So for us, it is what it is. They get paid too, so for us to go against that, I'm not saying we fold up the tent, but at the same time, they're going to make plays just like we're going to make plays. And we just can't get, bent out of shape when that happens. We just got to move on and still be able to move the ball like we did show sometime today, but not enough.
And looks like final question will go to Jimmy Golan.
Actually, that was the question. You can go ahead and give it to someone else.
Go to Phil Perry.
Hey, Cam, sorry, I came in a couple questions late, but there were a couple of moments in this game, particularly on that 4th down at the end, where Houston was able to get some free rushers into the backfield on you guys. Was there anything consistent in those moments that was happening on your offense's end that led to those moments?
We just have to go back and watch the film, learn from it, be better from it, and we'll put back in that situation again. We'll execute better.
It brought some pressure off the left side there on that one, Cam, and Isaiah had just come out of the game. Did that have anything to do with any communication on that side of the line there?
I wouldn't say that. They brought that pressure multiple times today. We knew that they were a repeat type of defense, and if it hurt us one time, which it did,